What if the very thing that makes you smarter is also the reason your life feels harder than it should? Overthinking is not just thinking too much. It is your mind refusing to let go. While others move on, your brain keeps replaying the same moment again and again, searching for what you missed, what you could have said, what might go wrong next. And at first, it feels like control. It feels like you are being careful. But slowly, it turns into something else. Exhaustion. Because your mind is always on. Even when nothing is happening, something is happening inside your head. This is why overthinkers struggle more than others. Not because they are weak, but because their awareness never switches off. Most people process life on the surface. They react, they move on, they forget. But an overthinking mind does the opposite. It goes deeper. It analyzes tone, behavior, patterns, hidden meaning. It tries to connect everything, and that level of processing creates a problem most people never experience: mental overload. When every situation is broken down into possibilities, decisions stop feeling simple. Even small choices start carrying weight. What should I say? What if I say the wrong thing? What if this changes how they see me? What if I misunderstood everything? And suddenly, what should have been a simple moment turns into internal pressure. This is why overthinkers often feel stuck while others move forward. It is not lack of ability. It is too many possibilities competing at the same time. And here is where it gets deeper. Overthinking is strongly connected to self-awareness. The more aware you are, the more you notice your own thoughts, your own reactions, your own flaws. You replay conversations not just to understand others, but to analyze yourself. You question your intentions. You question your decisions. You question how you are being perceived. And while this can lead to growth, it also creates constant internal tension. Because nothing feels final. Every decision feels like it could have been better. Every moment feels like it could have been handled differently. This is why overthinkers struggle with peace. Their mind is always searching for a better version of reality that does not exist. Another reason overthinkers struggle is emotional sensitivity. When you think deeply, you do not just understand situations, you feel them more intensely. A small comment can stay in your mind for hours. A slight change in someone's tone can trigger a chain of thoughts. You notice things others ignore. And because of that, your emotional response becomes stronger, longer, and harder to control. This creates a cycle. You feel more, so you think more. And the more you think, the more you feel. And without realizing it, your mind traps itself in a loop that is difficult to break. Overthinking also creates a hidden fear of action. When your brain is constantly predicting outcomes, it starts focusing more on what could go wrong than what could go right. You begin to hesitate. You delay decisions. You wait for perfect clarity that never comes. And while you are waiting, others are moving. They are taking imperfect action. They are learning through experience. And that gap between thinking and doing starts to grow. This is why overthinkers often feel behind, even when they are capable of so much more. But here's the truth most people never hear. Overthinking is not the real problem. Uncontrolled thinking is. Because the same mind that creates anxiety is also capable of incredible clarity. The same awareness that overwhelms you can become your greatest strength if you learn how to direct it. The goal is not to stop thinking. That will never work. The goal is to stop letting your thoughts control you, to recognize when analysis turns into paralysis, to understand that not every thought deserves your attention, and to accept that clarity does not come from thinking more. It comes from deciding and moving forward, because in the end, the people who grow the most are not the ones who think the most. They are the ones who know when to stop thinking and start acting. And the moment you learn that balance, overthinking stops being a struggle and starts becoming an advantage.